All right, guys, I just got out of the shower, but I wanted to show you. I bought these because I seen it on one of the girls from YouTube talking about travel stuff. And it's Olay. Oh, I got it backwards. Olay cleansing. They're facials, water activated dry cloths, 5-in-1 cleansing power of a makeup remover, cleanser, scrub, mask, and toner. Dry to normal skin. Little cloths. Put some soap on it and you activate it. And I used it for my makeup remover last night and it took everything off. Then it says rinse your rag. In there. So it doesn't count as a liquid and I can get all my makeup off and it's in. I can pack a lot of them. All right. Today we're having like a little get together with some friends, celebrate May birthdays. I just got out of the shower. I had to do kind of a pedicure on my feet because my toes are just terrible. How they grow out, my nails, my nail base. So the girl that usually does mine was in her home country of Vietnam. I hope everything was okay. They said she'll be gone for like 2 or 3 weeks. I had another girl do my toes at the time because I thought, well, I can't wait 2 or 3 weeks. She did them, but you know, when you have a favorite person, then everybody else is just, they clean it up and put polish on it. But my polish didn't even last, where when I usually get them done, it lasts the whole time till I go back. But this time it was chipping and I don't know. So I had to cut my toenails back because she didn't really cut them, and I'm going to be walking and I don't want my feet hurting because of my toes, right? I went outside and I did my little machine to kind of get all the dead skin off. These rubber shoes that I wear, I'm going to kind of distance myself from them. From now on, when I wear them, I'm going to wear socks because it just tears my feet up, that rubber. So I'm going to go with more, leather or better shoes. I'm going to make a pasta salad. I got all the stuff, fixings to make little sandwiches, and we'll have chips and cocktails, and that's it. And then I have a ice cream cake. We'll get that going. So I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days before I leave. I'm just trying to take care of everything, that I need to take care of. I went yesterday to Walmart and I got little sanitary wipes for the airplane. I got my makeup cloths from Olay. They're really nice. They do take off your makeup. Now, I didn't have mascara on, so I don't know how it does for that, but it took off all my makeup last night. Now, me per se, I don't really wash my face with soap every night or every day. When I have makeup on, I always take my makeup off, but I don't really put soap on my face. My skin is real dry, and when I put soap on it, it just dries it out more. So Olay, it seems a little bit softer, or what do I want to say, not as harsh on my skin as some soaps. And I noticed that as I age, I get all these wrinkles, right? I got all these wrinkles here, see, all here, and like around my eyes. So when I go outside and it's windy, it's just like sand lands in all these little crevices. Now, as an older woman, I need to kind of wipe my face off at night because the sand, the dust gets caught in all my little wrinkles. I can feel it around my eyes here, and that's going to be kind of my routine. And I thought these were great little things. They don't count as liquids, like I said. they're just really nice. I also ventured out and did me some little nails, glued them on. I might have not glued them on the best. They were a little longer, but I trimmed them down to my size. I like them about like that. And I thought, okay, they'll be okay for just going on my trip. Usually I polish my own nails, so I thought, well, this is just a little treat. I do like these. I had got some one year for Halloween. They were short and I really liked them. I bought other ones and I didn't care for them. So I watched one of my girls, Jen, the real influencer. She wears nails a lot. So she said what she does, she just puts alcohol, cleans all her nails with alcohol. She puts a drop on the nail and a drop on the fake nail and then presses them together. Now, I do, if you kind of see, I do have a gap there, see? So I think, see, you could tell they're fake nails. Because when you put them on, you're supposed to put them down at an angle so they kind of go in your cuticle more and then press it on. But this was my first time doing it and trying to grab those little nails and put on. So this is the best I could do for an old lady. And like I said, they look good. They look okay to go on my trip. I ain't got to worry about them. I got socks on. That's what I'm going to have to do is wear socks with these rubber shoes or they'll eat my feet up. So I pampered, put lotion all over my feet. I took off the nail polish. And I'll probably just put like a beige on there just to kind of camouflage these old nails. Because, nails get discolored and stuff. And I am wearing sandals when I go home. I just put on a little bit of nail polish on there and kind of make them nude to match my skin. They'll be pretty much invisible. Like I said, I got everything packed. I actually did my liquid bag, makeup bag, and then I labeled all my bags because they're all in the same bag, and I was getting confused because I'm old. I was getting confused. Is that my makeup or is that my liquid bag? One thing I got to do is get all my I got my medicines. I want to put them in one baggie and put my prescription for my nasal. And I'm pretty much, I think, got everything I'm taking. Because like I said, I just have a few more days. I'm going to make my pasta salad now, get that done and out of the way. Well, macaroni salad, because that's what I got. Then I'll make my sandwiches later. I'll prep everything probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Prep everything, probably about 4:30. And then start putting sandwiches together. I don't know what time everybody's coming. I told my sister she can come around 6. She could come earlier. We could just sit around and talk. So I got to make some coffee. So I can make me and her a coffee drink. But countdown. 1, 2, 3. Tuesday I fly out. So that'll be my prepping time or, just getting ready. You're probably watching this. I'm already in Indiana, probably halfway through, because you can schedule these out ahead of time. I'll probably, I don't know how much filming I'll do at home, but, I may show you where I'm at or show you a little bit of Indiana. I'll be talking to you probably when I get back. I'm going to get my apron on. I'll put my pasta salad, macaroni salad. So I cooked the macaroni. I got it over here. I like cucumber in mine. Skin off and cut it up like in, kind of have something a little crunchy in there. That's what celery's good for. But I'm using what I got, and I like cucumbers. Get this done and put it in the chill, and that'll be done. So I've got quite a bit of pasta. Got people coming over that I think I have a good appetite. So I do like feeding, people. So there's my cucumbers. And I got this bell. I need to use it. I am. This over a little bit. Got all these, the ribs. And like I said, I try to use up my vegetables as soon as I can because they are getting pricey. I mean, I don't know where you're at, but here, red bell peppers are like $1.50 each. You know, they say 2 for $3, but $1.50. Sometimes they're not that big. I like the red because anytime you get red, purples in Mother Nature, it's a lot better for you. I got some green onions. We'll do 3 of them. They say to wrap your green onions in the bottom and then stick them in a baggie to make them last a little longer. Okay, let's get these cut up, cleaned up. Go over to the sink, get these cleaned up. I know I don't cut like everybody else, I guess, but you know, I am old. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you that. You can see with your own eyes. So we'll get some onion. Onions always flavor stuff, I think. You know, it's funny, when I was a child, Mom, she would take a green onion and just bite the end off when she was eating her beans. And I was like, how could she do that? Because, you know, as a child, there's a lot of flavors that you don't like right away, right? You know, you kind of have to grow into different flavors. And now I understand. Do I bite off a green onion? No. And my dad, he liked pepper. And so as a kid, that wasn't something I liked. And he'd go, look over there. And then he'd pour pepper on my mashed potatoes, which I love potatoes. And I had to eat it, so I got used to pepper. Let's see, what other seasonings am I going to use? I like a little powdered mustard. I like some dill. Probably throw in some garlic powder. Let's see what else I got. I got some celery seed. I could throw that in. I got celery salt, so I'll put that in there. Get a little flavor of that celery. I don't think I'll put anything else in there. Maybe a little, oh, we'll see. Let me get my little bowl so I can start figuring out how much I need. I got this mayo, but I'm not a real huge fan of it. It's creamy taste, but it's supposed to be real mayo. And I just eyeball it because I got my noodles over there and maybe a smidgen more. So, yeah. All right, let's see. And again, I don't really measure. This is celery seed, probably like 1/4 of a teaspoon. This is like a brown color, so you could kind of see it on that mayo. And I just like to, probably about a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half, maybe a teaspoon, because you could always add more stuff. And then dill. All right, some dill, get a little salt and pepper. So I have these vegetables. Oh, what a mess. How do I get this all over the handle? Look at that. Let me see. I think it's pretty good. So let's dump all our vegetables in here. I wish wish I had a little bit of a red pepper to put in there. Let's move this over here out of my way. And let's give this a stir first. Kind of mix up everything a little bit. So I added everything in there, but I don't know about you. Some people, you could add anything you want in a pasta, whatever. But my brother, this is, I guess, in honor of him, he always put cheese. So we'll see if that's enough. I may put a little more. Got it over here. I cut it up. You know, I've had different pasta salads. Some will put peas in it. I know some will put eggs. And it's really, to me, to make a pasta salad, you're just trying to extend some food. So whatever you put in it is going to extend that pasta to feed more people. Give it a taste, see how it tastes. Drop it. I don't think I need anything. Woo! Many more birthdays! Yay! Blow out the candles. 2 apiece.
Make a wish.
2 apiece.
Oh, you only get 2.
I try to aim at that one.
Well, you puffed more than you thought.
He's got a wide puff range.
Sandwiches. I'll probably be better minutes.